Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
I did it.
Oh
That's right.
yeah.
I did it.
That's why I did it.
That's right. I did it.
Oh yeah. We back in action, baby.
Man, we got liftoff. We got action.
We got action. We got action. Jackson
Yes, we
Flaxen
do.
Waxen.
Sit on down. Come on in. It's cold. Sit down. Bundle up. Coming to
Bundle
you
up.
live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. Welcome to the Me and D
Pops and Son.
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass, for that ass,
that
for that
ass.
ass. No Diddy.
No, definitely no Diddy.
No doubt.
No doubt about it.
FTA for that ass. Today is February 1st, 2026. Right. Moving on to a new month, new show.
Happy
Man,
Black
we're
History
1 week
Month.
away, D, from the big game. I'm hyped. I'm starting to get hyped up for it.
Yeah, honestly, shoot, it's crazy. It's already the Super Bowl. It don't even feel like it for real.
Right. 1 week away. A week from today. It'll all be going down. Santa Clara, California, home of the San Francisco 49ers.
Damn, the Niners.
The Niner must be a Niner. All right, we'll start off by paying a few respects because we had a lot to chop up today. Sanford and Sons Demond Wilson, who played Fred's son Lamont, passed away at the age of 79.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Chuck Lefley, two-time Stanley Cup champ with the Canadiens. He also played for the St. Louis Blues, passed away at the age of 76. Former Stanford baseball coach Mark Marquess.
Mark Marquez.
I guess I pronounce it Marquess. Marquess. Might be Marquess. But anyway, Mark, who won 2 College World Series titles. Not trying to mess the man's name up. Passed away at the age of 78. Sorry, Mark, if I butchered your name a little bit, but rest in peace, man. The main thing is we're showing you some respect.
That's what I'm saying. We still giving you your flowers.
Still giving you your flowers. To Sly Dunbar, legendary reggae drummer who anchored tracks from Bob Marley to Bob Dylan, passed away at the age of 73. To Maine's lobster lady, Virginia Oliver. She worked decades in the lobster industry. She was 105 years old.
Damn.
Rest in peace, Miss Virginia. I don't know. Something very nutritional and healthy.
Might have to go on that lobster diet.
Man, for real. The lobster. TikTok
lobster.
Star Shirley Raines, known for bringing meals and respect to people on Skid Row, passed away at the age of 58. Clendon Thomas, a Hall of Fame running back for Oklahoma in the 1950s, passed away at the age of 90. And then Catherine O'Hara, Emmy-winning comic actor of Schitt's Creek and Home Alone fame, passed away at the age of 71. So rest in peace to those good folks. Birthdays being celebrated today. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Bahamian MLB infielder, plays for the New York Yankees. Celebrates a birthday to Ronda Rousey. Pro wrestler, actress, author, UFC former champion, and Hall of Famer. She celebrates a birthday. Wade Wilson, NFL quarterback, played for the Cowboys, played for the Vikings, was in Super Bowl 30. Paul Blair, MLB outfielder, won a World Series title with the Baltimore Orioles, had Gold Glove awards in 67 and then from 69 to 75. Dude played a mean center field. And the Kent Mercker, MLB pitcher, played for your Braves, pitched a no-hitter in 1994, won a World Series title in 95. Celebrates a birthday today. Little sports history on February 1st.
Little history on the 1st.
1 year ago today, for the first time in NBA history, 2 reigning all-NBA players are traded for each other mid-season. The basis of the deal sees Luka Doncic go to the LA Lakers and Anthony Davis move to the Dallas Mavericks. Still considered one of the worst trades in the history of sports.
It's definitely how it panned out now. That's a 1-for-1.
1-for-1, basically. There was a couple other players. Max Christie
Okay.
Went to the Mavericks. Saw him the other
Terrible
night.
trade.
Terrible.
Kenny, that's terrible.
That's terrible. That was horrible.
That's a
Now
bad
Luka's
trade.
in the running, and we'll talk about it a little bit later, but he's one of the strong candidates for the MVP this year. So what a turnaround for him, for someone who couldn't get in shape and liked his beer and alcohol more than he liked to train. That's Nico Harris. Is Harris or Harrison? Nico Harrison?
Nico Harris? I thought it was Nico Harris.
He'll never get a GM job again, D. He won't even be able to put together lead for Man's team.
Who? Oh, Nico Harrison. Yeah, Nico Harrison.
Is Harrison, okay.
Yeah, Harrison.
Nico Harrison. Sit your ass down, man.
Someone else had to be.
He took the heat.
He took the heat.
I think it was ownership. Remember, I was saying that a few months ago. I think ownership was pushing not to pay Luka all the money that he wanted, because their hopes was to possibly build a casino in Dallas and also possibly move the team to Vegas. So we'll see how all that pans out. But man, Nico, you won't be getting a GM job back in the NBA anytime soon.
That's terrible.
All right, son. 2023, at the age of 45, Tom Brady, regarded as the greatest NFL quarterback of all time, announces his retirement after a 23-year career and a record 7 Super Bowl titles with the Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He originally retired on the same exact date in 2022.
He came back. He said, I couldn't.
He came back and then lost his wife.
Came back, lost his wife. Well, honestly, he probably was already losing.
Yeah, I think he already lost her. That's probably why he said, I'll just go back and play another year. Cause
you know what?
I can't beat the jiu-jitsu dude.
He trained in jiu-jitsu.
He's going to knock me out.
He got my woman in a pretzel right now. And I can't do nothing. I'm going to go throw this football. I might as well. I
might as well go back. Who want to sit on the couch alone? Damn.
That's crazy.
Ran up in his trap and took
your trap.
And took
Run in your trap to go over your trap.
Took the woman with him. Like my boy on Scarface when he tells Elvira to go ahead and get up, because he took care of Frank already.
And you coming with you me in a headlock. Man, I ain't messing with no jiu-jitsu coach. Damn. I can't even beat his ass.
I can go back and make some more money, play football, get my ass beat.
It was already spiraling. She wanted him to retire probably a long time ago.
Oh, she did. It was public knowledge that she wanted him to retire, and he just kept playing. I keep
winning. I just won the Super Bowl.
Like, okay, if I lose, then I'll quit. Anyway, all right.
Hey.
2015 Super Bowl 49 at the University of Phoenix Stadium. New England Patriots beat the Seattle Seahawks 28-24. MVP was the aforementioned Tom Brady. 2015, this is going to come back in just a bit. Australian Open men's tennis, Serbian ace Novak Djokovic wins an open-air record 5th men's single crown.
He might choke up.
Beating Scotsman Andy Murray 7-6, 6-7, 6-3, 6 love in 2004. Wardrobe malfunction. Janet Jackson's breast is exposed during the halftime show of Super Bowl 38.
What's it lying?
Better have you naked by the end of this song. Ding, ding, ding. And he had her naked by the end of the song.
By the end of the song.
And that almost ended her career, man. There was a lot of places and were mad at Janet. They said it was staged, it was orchestrated.
Out.
Man, on national television. Oh,
that's a Timberlake.
Yeah. Although he was more surprised that he saw it or saw the nipple ring.
Right, the star on the nipple ring. How does that happen, man? Like a whole wardrobe, like the bra slipped, or she was trying to say.
I don't know, D. That's just
wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, but he pulled it though.
Yeah, it was a patch, so I guess it was still supposed to expose, but
yeah, I think it's supposed to be all of it. It's just supposed to be a little piece of it. Yep. All right, moving on to some what's on tap.
I think I'll take the breast.
Right.
You want a wing? Thighs,
you want a
man?
wing? No, I'm going with the breast.
Let me get a Janet Jackson meal. Just one breast.
Right. That's all you get.
No fries. There's no fries. No biscuits.
No mashed potatoes. Nothing.
No. It's just the one breast.
It's a breast sitting on your plate.
Yeah, let me get a Janet Jackson meal at Popeyes.
Yeah, your boy Perk could be mad. My Popeyes ain't got cold.
Right, they didn't let my Janet Jackson meal Popeyes. They ain't got cold.
All right, so we'll move.
My Janet Jackson meal get cold.
Hey, son, this line to be all the way out the street.
All right.
Everybody, hey man, drop another thing. Janet Jackson, bro.
Janet Jackson is going crazy.
Ooh, you got to line down the street.
Line down the street to get that Janet Jackson meal.
Try to get that Janet Jackson meal. All right, so what's on tap?
What's the haps with the taps?
What's the hap with the taps? Taps with the haps. Sunday night basketball debuts on NBC tonight. Yeah, buddy. Okay. We got the Lakers at the Knicks and got the Thunder at the Nuggets. So that's nice. I like that debut.
It was. And it's pretty tight. I'm definitely going to watch it.
I'm definitely going to be watching. We don't have football. It comes at the perfect time. Perfect. And for once, the NBA swoops in and they're capitalizing on being able to take advantage of football not being in the forefront.
Yep.
You got a down week leading into the Super Bowl. Let's put on 2 good games. So I like that. The NBA trade deadline is the 5th, which is Thursday.
Okay.
Will Ja Morant find a new team? Will someone put together the assets for Giannis Antetokounmpo to get him out of Milwaukee? So those are the 2 big headlines that we'll be watching out for. The NFL honors ceremony is also Thursday the 5th. This is when all of the season awards will be announced, as well as the 2026 Hall of Fame class, which we'll talk a little bit about that a little later on. All right, son. In the leadoff spot. Hot off the press happened today, this morning. Carlos Alcaraz becomes the youngest man to complete a career Grand Slam by winning the Australian Open earlier this morning.
Okay.
He held off Novak Djokovic, told you he'd be coming back.
This might choke him.
Who was trying to make history himself by winning his 25th Grand Slam title at the age of 38. Alcaraz is 25. And I remember watching that Netflix documentary with the tennis players. I think it was called Aces? Something like it. It's similar to like the golf when they have full swing.
Yeah,
and
like
the receivers.
Like receivers, they go in depth with the
and this
tennis
is,
players.
I want to say 4 years ago. Might have been, I'd say about 4 years ago. And Alcaraz was just coming on the scene, and he was going to be the next hottest thing, the next big thing in tennis.
Mm-hmm.
And he's here. He's taking over between him and Jakob Sinner. Those two are dominating the game on the men's side right now. But congratulations to him. Just happened today.
That's crazy.
Already won a career Grand Slam, winning all 4. So you got the Australian Open, Wimbledon, the U.S. Open, and what's the other? I'm drawing a blank.
The U.S. Open, Wimbledon, French Open,
Australian There you Open? Go. The French, yeah. So the Australian Open, French Open on clay. Then you have Wimbledon, and then you wrap up the season with the U.S. Open. So he's already captured all 4 of those. Damn. That's an amazing feat at the age of 25. So he's got a lot of tennis left in him, hopefully. And we'll see if he can get up there in the 20s and try to catch Djokovic and catch a Roger Federer and what's my boy, Rafael Nadal. Those are 3 of the greatest right there. But he's on pace to catch those fellas. So
it's a new wave.
And also props to Djokovic for
trying to make it happen.
Still battling for a title. So that's awesome within itself. All right, son. This was called The Takeover Got Took.
The Takeover Got Took.
Run up in your trap, take over your trap.
Run in your trap, take over your trap.
The big fight between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson was a lopsided affair, with Stevenson winning a unanimous decision and taking home the WBO junior welterweight crown. And he also took home the coveted Ring Magazine belt. That's a pretty belt. The green one with with the logos on it. You got Muhammad Ali and some other boxers.
Oh, that mug tight. Yeah, that mug is.
That's the fight, D, I've been waiting to see Shakur Stevenson have.
Yeah, we waiting for it, and then going against just a good opponent like Teofimo. He won unanimously. Yeah, it was definitely lopsided.
It was lopsided. Teofimo wasn't really in the fight. One of the announcers said it looked like he was stuck in neutral, and he
wasn't really doing nothing. Yeah,
he couldn't fire anything off, and he was real twitchy too. I was like, remember we were talking about Silva being twitchy?
Yeah.
But he was twitchy in a bad way.
He was twitchy, but he wasn't. He was stalled.
Right.
He was waiting for his shots too long.
Yeah, and for them to talk about Shakur being so defensive minded, he was pressing old boy last night. I mean, he kept bringing the fight to Teofimo, and maybe that's what he didn't expect. Maybe he thought he was going to be the aggressor.
Right.
Walk him down. No, he was walking you down. And the dude, the jab is quick. The jab. And then the other thing that helped him is having Terrence Bud Crawford in your corner, in your ear. He was yelling instructions to him. I remember in the second round, he was yelling, keep the jab moving, keep the jab moving. And he picked up the jab and eventually busted old boy's eye open.
Because he kept throwing that, because he kept sticking them with that jab. He had Bud Crawford, and I know Mayweather was visiting his camp too. So when you got Mayweather and Bud giving you some advice, two of the greatest fighters of all time. Oh, dog! All you gotta do is just execute.
Listen.
That's it.
Listen and execute. I don't even have to listen to anybody else, because I was watching Bud because he was ringside and you could see him very prominently right there next to Spike Lee and Turkey Al-Sheikh. And anyway, you could see him dissecting the fight himself. And I was wondering if he would, in between rounds, if he would run up and tell him what he was seeing. Because I was just watching his eyes. He was really keyed in on how the fight was breaking down. I'm like, I bet you he is visualizing himself breaking Lopez down and beating him to the punch. But that was a good fight. Like I said, that's the fight I've been waiting to see Shakur have, because I was down on him. I'm like, man, he hadn't really fought anyone.
He wasn't that impressive in his previous fights. Like you said, more of a defensive fighter. Just very... He won, but it wasn't like in this offensive fashion where he beat up the dude. It was just like, okay, he won.
Yeah, exactly. It was
nothing really convincing.
Ho hum, let's move along. Nothing to see here. But no, that was a good fight. Then in the undercard, that Jermaine Ortiz, Keyshawn Davis fight, Davis floored Ortiz with a body shot in the 11th round and then rinsed and repeated and did it again in the 12th round with 12 seconds left. That was a good fight.
Damn.
And then Bruce Shoo Carrington and Carlos Castro fight. In round 9, Shoo landed a thunderous right and then a flurry of punches to put Castro away. He won his first world title in his hometown of Shoe York. They was calling this Shoe York. Shoe York. Man, the undercard was amazing. Even the fella, you saw the picture, the dude's wig flew off.
What was the dude's
Jarrell Miller. Yeah, he got popped and the wig flew back, and then in between rounds, he just snatched it off.
Hey, cat's out the bag. Because before he had that fresh fade, boy. You was like, okay, where'd he go to? Okay, you
the Steve Harvey barber school.
Yeah, you went to that Steve Harvey. Like, how you just go from a straight afro lined up to straight bald?
But these like, bald, but then he still had the little stitching.
He had the little glue.
Because I was like, man, who wears that? Because I didn't see when the piece got knocked off. So I'm like, why is he wearing his hair like that?
I'm like, why the dude who installed it be like, no, yeah, it's waterproof. It's gonna stay on there. He didn't expect you to get popped like that with the sweat, and then
you got popped so hard. Yeah, your wig just literally.
Man, he ain't knocked the wig off.
Pushed his wig back.
Pushed the wig back. Dog.
But for ring 6, yeah, it was a good card. That was a real good card. All right, son, we'll move on. One of the worst kept secrets, that's this one is called. The Seattle Seahawks are presumably up for sale after the Super Bowl.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's one of the worst kept secrets. But the team spokespeople keep saying, no, that's just a rumor. That's just a rumor. But apparently, this is a real deal. So, former owner Paul Allen, who passed away in 2018, wanted both the Seahawks and the Trailblazers to be sold after he passed away. So, his sister's been running the teams in his absence, and he wants the proceeds to be given to charity. So I'm putting my hand up right now to, I think her name is Joyce Allen. Miss Joyce, make me and D part of your charitable donation.
Right.
We meant to look up the Trailblazers, but the Seahawks are valuated at almost $7 billion.
Damn, especially
with a B.
Yeah, I wonder why they would want to get rid of them, especially if they do win another Super Bowl.
And yeah, you come off a Super Bowl win and you sell the team, that value is really going to go up.
That's going to be crazy.
And they said they'll be the first team to have won a title if they do win and immediately sell the team right after that. I'm pretty sure her name is Joyce. For them. Let's see.
You got to pay top dollar for them. I feel bad for the fans, though.
Well, as long as they keep the team there, and that's one of the main things that Paul Allen did, was he kept the team from moving to California. That's what they originally were going to do.
They just going to sell to different ownership?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I'm pretty sure
they're going to relocate the team out of Seattle.
No. They're just selling it, but couldn't be a worse time to hear something like this. So you're preparing for the Super Bowl, and you're wondering about who your new ownership is going to be.
Right. And now like you said, if they do win, shoot, you're going to pay top dollar for that.
You're going to pay top dollar. And like we said, please add us to your charitable donations,
please.
Her name is Jody Allen. I'm glad I corrected that. So Jody. Paul Allen's sister Jody is in charge of the team, and obviously she'll be in charge of selling the team and handing us some of that money.
We'll take it check.
However you want to do it, whatever makes it easy for you to get that money to us, please and thank you. This was called Hold Up. Sit your ass down, Unc.
Hold up. Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down, Unc.
Your drunk ass.
So UNC Uncle Bill Belichick will not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We'll have to wait at least until next year. It's just crazy, D. I get some of the things people talk about, how he treated the media, Spygate, whatever else you want to throw out there. But the man won 8 between assistant coach,
between the defensive coordinator and the head coach.
He's won 8 world championships, been to 12 Super Bowls as a coach. The second winningest, I think, right now, coach of all time. That's all you need to say.
That's all you need to say.
You don't even have to say anything else.
What is it? I don't get it.
What else can you say?
Yeah, and that's why it's just like, okay, let's not put politics in this. This is not a popularity contest. Is he a Hall of Famer, yes or no?
That should be it.
Can
you write the history of the NFL without mentioning Bill Belichick's accomplishments? There's no way.
The reign the Patriots had, and then even when he was with the Giants, success there, he was with them and then had success as a head coach. Dog, like, for real. And it's just like, who's voting on these? That's somebody's daughter. That chick he's dating, that's somebody's niece or daughter that's in.
It's got to be.
It's something, because it's something personal. It's too personal.
Everything that's happened to him since I don't know if he was fired or he was stepped down.
They pretty much forced him out of the. They kind of forced him
out of the Patriots, right?
They forced him out of
Excuse me. Whatever happened, like you said, it's personal. He pissed
somebody off.
He pissed somebody off. That must be Robert Kraft's.
Has to be.
Long lost daughter. We're just not finding about.
That young lady is related to somebody who got some power and
who's got some juice in the NFL.
And they don't like it. They've been blackballing that man since.
Won't let him get a head coaching job. Now he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. And Lawrence Taylor, I saw his little clip. then you might as well just blow the whole thing up and don't even have a Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm saying. So now,
what are we doing it for?
Exactly.
The other thing too is I don't like the way they only have a certain number of people. So they start with, I forgot the number, but they work from 7 to 5 to 3 people getting in, if I'm not mistaken. If it's 5 people, just let 5 people get in. If they're all worthy, let 5 people get in. Now, somebody else who's worthy of getting in is not going to make it because you cut the number down. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Lawrence Taylor. It's just, okay, now the validity of it, yeah, it's like a popularity contest. You got to have the stats, and then you got to kiss some ass damn near. I don't get it. We all know Bill Belichick is a first ballot Hall of Famer, hands down.
No doubt.
So if when he does get in there, even if it's second, we know he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And do they really have to do the first ballot, second ballot? Is that something they have to do? Why can't it just be a Hall of Famer? If you got on
you read my mind. That will come up later in this episode. I'll talk to that or speak to that as well, because it doesn't make sense. If you're a Hall of Famer, you're a Hall of Famer.
You're just a Hall of Famer, period.
It don't matter first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. No, Hall of Fame. Are you a Hall of Famer? It should be just yes or no. Just put yes or no, check the box. And I get it. If you don't feel that he is, which I couldn't imagine why, then you also need to be man or woman enough to stand up and say that you didn't.
Right. I want to know. I want to know why.
And did you not vote for him? What were you? What was your reasoning for not doing it?
We need to know why.
We need to know. That's something very important. We definitely need to know why you did not deem that man Hall of Fame worthy, at least this go around, which we all know he's gonna get in.
Oh, yeah.
So again, like you said, he pissed somebody off enough.
He definitely did.
We're gonna make a statement. Moving on, this is part 2 of the conversation. When is 3 more than 6? And my point is, how is Jerry Jones in the Hall of Fame with 3 titles, and Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, still is not in the Hall of Fame?
Damn, Robert Kraft is not in the Hall of Fame?
He's on the ballot, and he may get in this week when they make the announcements, but he's got 6 titles to his name. Jerry only had 3, or only has 3.
So it's really a popularity contest.
It's a popularity contest, and it's a power thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we know Jerry's juice in the NFL, but Robert Kraft is a 1A to Jerry.
That's what I'm saying.
The man should already be in there.
He did something that they don't like. It was that him releasing Meek Mill. When he released Meek Mill, they were like, "Oh yeah, we lost."
Or when he got caught in the little down in Miami, the little massage parlor thing. Maybe they're holding that against him.
Man was just trying to get a little massage.
No, that's all he was doing. He just wanted a happy ending. He ran out of the Janet Jackson meals, and he was well, maybe I just get a massage.
Maybe I just get a massage, man. This line too long at Popeyes.
Way too long.
I can't even get my Janet Jackson meal.
The NFL coaching carousel is starting to slow down. So this is who we got hired. So I'll just say it the easy way. There's only 2 openings left: Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Somebody, yes. I wouldn't mind. I'm trying to see who would be a good fit for that. They would have to get somebody.
What they say, Clint Kubiak, who's the offensive coordinator of Seahawks, is strongly considered. If you're Vegas and you're Mark Davis, the owner, Tom Brady, minority owner, you all can wait 1 more week for Clint Kubiak.
Oh,
who's proven he can run an offense.
The offense going for sure.
Get your offense jump started. You're getting ready to draft a quarterback, looks like. He probably would be the best person, or a good person, should I say, to lead that offense and lead that team. You can wait. There is no rush. You haven't won in forever. You haven't been relevant in forever. Go ahead and take your time and pick this coach and get it right this time, though.
Take your time. What's the rush?
Ooh.
They gonna have to wait.
I'm a coach. I'm a mud.
And they gonna have to get some man. That's the Raiders they need just a lot of help.
They need an overhaul.
Just to get something relevant, to get something going.
And they got some good players though. You got Genty, you got Brock Bowers. You got the other tight end. What's my boy Max on the defense?
Max Crosby. Yeah, I don't know if he wants to stay or not, but he says he wants to stay. But he don't want to be on. He don't want to be part of just no losing every year. That's what it comes down to.
Could you imagine your whole career you played for a losing team?
Just losing teams. Just a losing team. I've been balling out. I've been good. You go to, if he would be on somewhere else, a contender, then he might be able to do something and give you a little.
He can stay out west, go right over to Santa Clara,
man,
and join those Niners and help bolster that defense. Yeah. All right. So this one's called, So What You're Really Saying Is.
So what you're really saying is.
What you're really saying is.
What you're saying, though.
The New York Jets fired all of their coaches the other day, D. So you're telling me it's not the raggedy team and the pieces, it's the coaches.
See, they keep doing that.
Isn't that stupid?
They got rid of all the coaches.
All the coaches. But think about this. A year ago, Aaron Glenn talked all these people to join in his staff. Some of them uprooted.
Wait, did Aaron Glenn get fired?
No. But my point is he talked these coaches into joining his team.
And then they got fired.
And they got fired. And I'd be looking at him sideways. Hey, man, I moved my family here to be with you and help you turn this organization around. And you fired me a year later? I would be hot, D.
That's gotta be
ownership.
Oh, it's the ownership is the problem. That's
Woody Johnson is the owner. Yeah. Sir Woody Johnson. I think he's a sir. Yeah. He's got some kind of title over in England.
With that sir, they're not doing nothing. I can just tell.
Sir Woody Johnson.
Oh yeah. You guys are not focused on winning football. But yeah, like you said, you got to stay away from the Jets organization. That's a snake-bitten franchise. To this new ownership and just front office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're a coach, I steer clear of that job.
That's what I was going to say. How are you going to convince somebody to come and join the staff? Because you'd be afraid, like, hey, man, I'm not going to uproot my whole family just to join you. And then next year, we're all fired. Because if he doesn't have a better season than what he had here, he's going to be out of there.
He out the door.
So, yeah, you're right, D. I would stay away from that franchise. That's crazy, though. You fired the entire coaching staff thinking it's a them problem. No ownership. It's a you problem.
Yep.
It's a you problem. All right. I hope you didn't say that.
Man, I know you didn't say that.
You shouldn't have said that. You said what? Hadn't done that one in a while. I don't know if you saw this or heard this. Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger, said
what did he say?
Said in an effort to avoid being caught with drugs in his system, he drank bleach.
Damn. And he still survived?
He said he read somewhere that you could drink bleach and it would get any drugs out of your system. So he said he took
more drugs.
A cap full of it and put in his Coke. He said it felt like his whole insides were erupting. Said it was so hot and boiling, and he said luckily he threw it up, but his throat was irritated. And
what a dumbass.
Isn't that a dumbass, D? He should meet Jenkins, shouldn't he?
Oh, he should definitely meet Jenkins. You almost died.
Yeah.
He said he put it in his Coke?
Yeah, he took a cap full of bleach and put it in his Coke and drank it.
One, Coke is acidic than a motherfucker.
Exactly. You activated the bleach.
Yeah, that's two things that clean the car battery. The residue off your car battery. That Coke
and it does do it. I've done it before.
Acidic, bro. That is so acidic mixed with some bleach. I'm surprised you ain't just die.
Yeah.
And you probably just killed your whole stomach lining.
Your whole stomach lining, your throat lining.
Esophagus
and
lining.
Then you threw it up.
Oh, and that acid too.
Right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Honey Badger's an idiot. I wouldn't give him the jackass, but there's somebody else that's going to get that later on.
For all the things that be like, okay, I can get rid of drugs out of my body. They got detox drinks that are natural or actually made to do that. You ain't got to drink no bleach.
Bleach.
Why did he pick bleach? Why was that like, man, yeah, okay.
He said he read that online somewhere. So he was high when he read that.
Yeah, he was high. He was definitely high when he's like, man, I got some
bleach. D. I'm reading. I'm like, I know he just didn't say that.
Just the smell of bleach give you a little headache.
Mm-hmm. And burns your nose too.
Yeah, and burns your nose, and you're not even supposed to really be touching it hands on because once that gets in your body, that's no good.
He had to been sick for a while. I need to go back and find out how sick he got just from drinking the bleach.
just to have it in your mouth.
But then he got popped anyway. They suspended him anyway from LSU.
So you did all that. So you did all that for nothing.
You did all that for nothing. You burned up your whole inside just for nothing.
Oh.
All right, we'll move on to a little NBA convo.
That's CTE.
Crazy. The Kia MVP race is starting to heat up.
Okay.
The defending MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right now is holding down the number 1 spot.
Okay.
He's averaging 32 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 6.2 assists a game.
Damn.
Luka Doncic, not too far off, averaging 33.6 points, 8.7 rebounds, and almost 8 assists. I think it's going to come down between those two.
Balling.
Luka's balling, and that's why, again, we mentioned at the top, that has to be one of the worst trades in NBA history, if not sports in general.
Yeah, they're going to make a documentary about that.
Oh, there's going to be a 30 for 30. That might be a 60 for 60.
We give you a two-part series to that.
We'll give you a 2-part series on Nico.
That made no sense. And then in hindsight, they were saying, this could work out for the Mavericks. Only time would tell. And then you got one of the most injury-prone players to this day.
Who's injured right now.
And
they're talking about a Blockbuster trade. To where, D?
To Blockbuster. Blockbuster went out of business.
Years ago. That's crazy. Do you think, just say 5 to 10 years from now, that you'll even be able to get Nico to sit down and participate in the documentary? I wouldn't want to even be on camera. I'd want people to forget all about me. Seriously.
Man, if they give you some cheese, you might have to. Because like you said, he might not be getting a GM position for quite some time.
I don't think he'll get one ever again.
Not in the NBA.
Unless he can prove that under duress, he made that trade and that it was mandatory.
It had to been. It had to be.
By somebody above him.
Above him who signs his paychecks. That's one of the things like, hey, we need you to go ahead and do it. And you're going
to have to be the fall guy, but we'll pay you for it.
You're definitely the fall guy. I hope he got compensated for that.
He still got paid his salary, so whatever he had on his contract. But, man, that's got to go down. All right. In the third spot, Nikola Jokic averaging another triple-double this season. These 29.6 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 11 assists per game. Coming in fourth, Victor Wembanyama for the San Antonio Spurs. Season average 24.3 points, 11.2 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks. And you got Jaylen Brown without Jason Tatum.
Wow.
Averaging 29.4 points,
Ballin'.
6.8 rebounds, and almost 5 assists per game. So, yeah, there's some good ball being played.
Man. Yeah, there's some hooping
We're getting into that time of the year where we'll be doing the Outside the NBA show in the next couple of weeks. We'll probably start that back up as we get closer to the playoffs. So looking forward to that. But yeah, those are your Kia MVP leaders at the moment. We got a Rose up in the rafters. The Chicago Bulls retired Derrick Rose's jersey. Number in jersey the other night. I wanted to bring that up.
I think that was good. I think that was a good move. Some people were saying, because, you had some legends in the 90s who retired, Jordan and stuff like that. What did he really do?
They didn't win a title.
Yeah, because they didn't win a title, and he had a short career. But what he did for Chicago and his trajectory, like, hoopers know what D Rose was to that city.
Kind of brought them back, didn't he? The Bulls.
And honestly, if he wouldn't have got injured, he probably would have been the one to almost, I wouldn't say to go head for head with LeBron, but he'd be the one to slow that path down. Who knows? Because he was the youngest MVP. Man, just had a lot of talent, and those injuries got to him. But I think that was a good move for the city and just for the story. Growing up in Chicago, being a Chicago legend, getting drafted by your team, balling out, and then it was just an unfortunate way.
Was able to land that big shoe deal. Remember with Adidas? That was important.
Them shoes is what got him injured.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
It was the ball fives.
Man, for real. It was they put some stuff together. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rock these. No support.
It was was it Lamar Ball? No.
Yeah, LeVar Ball.
He had those LeVar Ball 5s on, and that's how he got hurt.
Man.
They just put Adidas stripes on him.
No protection. No type
protection
of cushion
whatsoever. But congratulations to D Rose getting your number retired.
Yeah, congratulations to him.
And to your point, D, before the injuries, he was running neck and neck with LeBron.
He was on
in terms
man.
of being the top 2 players at that particular
East,
time. Yeah. So yeah, good stuff for him. All right. As I mentioned, Tyrann Mathieu couldn't be the jackass.
Oh, someone else must be a jackass. Because Tyrann Mathieu, that's
drinking bleach.
He might have to be in the kennel or where you keep donkeys at the
stable.
Yeah, yeah. He gonna have to be in the stable with Jenkins.
Yeah, he's in the stable. Yeah, he's gonna have to be forced to spend a night with Jenkins.
Yeah, next to him, right next to him.
Right next to him. And then on the other side of him is gonna be Paul George, suspended 25 games for violating the NBA's anti-drug policy. So I'm gonna read his quote as to what he says happened. And I quote, "Over the past few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health. And in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made the mistake of taking an improper medication." Quote, "I take full responsibility for my actions and apologize to the Sixers organization, my teammates, and the Philly fans for my poor decision-making during this process. I am focused on using this time to make sure that my mind and body are in the best condition to help the team when I return," end quote. Banned substances include in the NBA cocaine, Adderall, any kind of steroid or growth hormone, masking agents, methamphetamine, and other drugs. But marijuana used to be on the list, but they've kind of slowed down. They know all the players, a lot of the players smoking it. Yeah, so ain't no needing us doing that because we won't have a league.
Yeah, the whole league is going to be on suspension.
Comes at a bad time because they're holding down the last guaranteed playoff spot. They had the 6th spot pretty much locked up if he were able to stay healthy or hadn't been suspended. But now they may not make it. They're going to have to possibly be in the play-in round.
Yeah, that's a key
because they were just starting to mesh. Yeah, right. Embiid was back playing well. Tyrese Maxey. And now you got to figure out, okay, how do we weather this 25-game storm?
Damn, 25 games? Him? What was he taking? Bleach and a cocaine. He made it. What was you taking?
And a blue chew from Canada.
Man, for real.
A Canadian blue chew.
25 games, he must have been taking something. He said he had a poor lapse of judgment, huh?
I'm trying to think, what could you be taking? I'm not trying to minimize. I mean, he uses his mental health as a reason, so I don't want to.
That's what I was thinking. He was smoking, like maybe smoking weed.
No, but they don't ban you for that anymore.
That's what I was like. Okay,
that was the first thing I thought.
I was like, okay, 25 for some weed, but then when you were like, oh yeah, they slowed down on that. Well, I'm like, oh dang, he must have taken something else.
Right. Or because he's always injured, you think maybe a PED.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh that could be it. Something to help.
But how's that play into your mental health though? Because you blame it on mental health.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What could you take?
You can't just put everything on mental health, man. Now you're gonna start.
That's kind of my thing.
Now you're gonna start to abuse it. Yeah. I was going through mental health. I had to take this cocaine. Okay. That don't do nothing for your mental health.
No.
It might make you feel better at the time, but that's not how you deal with. Because people who actually are going through mental health issues is not you just downplaying it a little bit, or
right. You're minimizing.
Yeah,
you're trying to bring attention to it that you think is in a positive way, but you're actually clowning mental health because, like you said, the people who are actually going through situations, they're not taking whatever he took. They're not. Yeah, they don't have
using that. Yeah,
access to that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's using, yeah, bro. You can't. Yeah, everything can't be mental health, Paul George. He was like, "Oh, what should I say?" That was a PR stunt.
Yeah, that was a bad one. He didn't get with his agent on that one. They probably like, man, no, don't use that.
Yeah, just take this. Just
step
apologize.
away from that.
Take accountability.
Just say,
poor lapse of judgment.
There you go.
I'm going through something right now, but don't.
I don't even know if I would say that. I would just leave it surface level, like you said, bad lapse of judgment. I hope in this 25 games, my team can hang on without me, and I look forward to joining them once I complete this suspension. something like that. But
he must
yeah,
have been
don't
partying or
blame it
something
on
like
mental
that.
health,
Yeah, don't
man.
blame it on mental health.
All right, son. It's not a taco.
It's not a burrito.
It's not a sandwich.
It's not a panini.
It's not a pizza. It's a
It's a
wrap.
wrap.
It's a wrap for Zion Williamson's Jordan shoe line. They got dropped the other day.
Oh yeah,
The line, which started with a massive $75 million rookie deal, is ending after 4 main models due to injuries and inconsistent on-court play.
Them shoes ain't selling. Nobody want no Zion Williamson shoes.
I didn't even know he had a shoe, D, for real.
They were selling, bro. They selling them mugs for 30. Like they.
Well, they say once they're out, it's over. It's definitely a wrap.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go over and do what Kyrie did. Go to a Chinese.
Get China and get
your own. Yeah, try to make it your own little shoe, but nobody trying to rock no Zions. You don't play enough. Nobody want to rock with you.
My whole thing is, I couldn't tell you what they look like.
Yeah, he has one of the pairs was ugly.
For real?
Yeah, I didn't. One of the pairs I didn't like. I didn't see any other.
I was just shocked, D, that he had 4 of them. What was the other thing?
That is a bust. Yeah, they're not really. Yeah, they're not really.
Let me see. Zion Williamson.
I got one. They're not really that cold.
Nah, they look.
Yeah,
I got it pulled. I got it pulled up. Probably the nicest thing on there is probably, does it have the Jordan label on there or the Nikes?
The one I got is Nike. It's ugly. The ones I see are ugly.
Jordan men's. Now that's Michael Jordan. Man sneakers, sky blue.
They got the nerve to sell this mug for $230. Buy new $230. Buy used $36. Make offer for $60.
Is that a Z? I guess it's supposed to be a Z.
These mugs is ugly.
You looking at the blue ones, blue and white,
like the light blue, like the iceberg, like the iceberg.
Yeah, that was like $150.
Voodoos, them voodoos.
That's $124.
These mugs is ugly.
Man, I'm looking at this one called the coloring book. That looked like some man did on.
I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
You know how to take the little chalk and draw on the sidewalk?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this looks like. That is an ugly shoe. Yeah, I probably would. It needs to be a wrap for that line, D.
Yeah, that's just a bad shoe altogether.
Yeah, but that's a wrap for Zion. And
that's a wrap.
Man, he's probably got more issues off the court than he has shoe lines.
Only thing those shoes come with is some baby mama drama, a couple BMs,
and a case of Diddy's baby oil.
A case of Diddy's baby oil, and just some injuries, like just prone injuries. You just be walking in them and just get injured. You just get a cramp. You sideline. Yeah, it needs to be a wrap for them shoes. Them shoes is ugly.
Definitely needs to be a wrap. I see ugly, why it's a wrap. It's an ugly shoe. All right. Look, college basketball, one of the hottest teams in the land. Your St. Louis University Billikens. They're 21-1 after Friday night's game.
Okay.
They won 102-71 over Dayton, and now the winners of 14 straight.
Go ahead,
they're atop the A10 conference and 24th in the most recent AP poll as of today. Now, one analyst was saying that they're going to have to stay hot to get into the tournament. I'm like, okay, look, man, they're number 1 in their conference. They're probably going to win the conference tournament. If they've been ranked in the top 25 this year, I don't see how they're falling out of a round of 68. Do you?
Right.
I would think they're going to, even if they struggle down the stretch, I don't see how you're going to be able to keep them out,
unless
man.
They completely fall off. But
right. Unless they just really fall off these next few weeks, I don't see it happening.
Damn, but it's already.
The key for them, D, is they play up-tempo and they shoot a lot of threes.
That's the game.
Play
fast pace and just check them threes. Them threes.
I watched the end of the first half and then all of the second half Friday night, and they had a 24-point lead at half. They got walked down to 12, and then they just blew it back up within a few minutes. They just a couple turnovers, a couple threes, and they were right back on the move.
Then they out it, yeah.
Yeah, it was a wrap, but they got a good team. The place is packed. They brought some excitement, and we don't have much excitement in terms of basketball around here. No NBA team. Mizzou sucks. So yeah, it's nice to see the local team doing well on the
Especially
hardwood
in the Lou, you know what I'm saying? In the
in the
city.
Lou, right in our backyard.
Yeah, in the city. So dang. Okay, Slew, go ahead now.
Go ahead, Slew. That's gonna be my team now to watch throughout the tournament. Should they make it, and I don't see why they won't, but that's my adopted team for this season.
Yeah, and we got
going into the NCAAs. You got any juicy news for us tonight?
Yeah, I got a little juicy news.
All right, well, let's do it proper like.
Little juice to get
loose. The juiceth poureth,
runneth over.
The juiceth runneth over. Young brother, young sister, young player. P. Diddy. Sharon. Shay. We got to add this person real quick. Gervonta
Davis.
They finally caught him. He had a warrant out for his arrest.
Oh,
they were looking for him for 2 weeks, and they finally caught him. So yeah, Gervonta.
Hey, them fans gonna catch you. I be precious here with the fans watching. To go 2 weeks on a hiatus, he must have been moving around.
He was moving around, but they finally landed on him.
They finally caught him.
They got
your
him.
Cell phone. It's like, okay, yeah, you was here. Damn, how you? Especially you as a celebrity, I don't know how you gonna move.
Especially as recognizable as he is with all those tattoos. Somebody was hiding him. He had to have some help. But what's that juicy news, son? Because if you don't know, now you know.
So for that juicy news, if you don't know, now you know. Imagine being served papers while you're at work. So NBA star PJ Washington says he was threatened by his baby mama, Brittany Renner, to get served at one of his games. Because backstory, PJ Washington and Brittany Renner have a child together. Currently, he's on child support already. He pays $5,500 a month for the child, but he also had to pay $130,000 lump sum when he initially got sued. This was back in 2024. So he paid the $130,000. He paid for Brittany Renner's lawyer fees. He took care of that. And since then, he's been paying $5,500 a month, which is about $66,000 a year in child support. $130,000, plus $66,000.
$200,000.
$200,000. And this is for the child. She wants him to pay $35,000 a month.
Oh my God. So she wants him to take care of
her and the kid. Now, this is child support. $35,000.
The child.
$35,000 a month.
That's what I was about to do the math on it. $420,000.
$420,000.
So almost $500,000.
$500,000
a year just for a child.
What does the baby need?
Some gold Pampers.
That's what I'm saying. The baby don't need a Ferrari. He don't need all this stuff. Shoot, that should be good enough. Especially because she got divorced from Kevin Gates. She was with Kevin Gates for a little time period. And so
she already should have some money coming in from that, right?
Your money should be saved. You got these dudes taking care of you. I'm sure you don't even have to come out of your pocket. But embarrassing the man to threaten him, he's gonna get served at a basketball game.
Surely they would do it. They would do it like in the locker room. Surely they'd have enough discretion not to do it on the court.
The lawyer emailed his lawyer or contacted them and said they're about to buy the first 8 rows behind the visitors' bench. This was at a recent away game. They were going to buy the 8 rows behind the visitor bench where he was going to be at, and they were going to buy up those seats just so that they can get the dude who serves them a seat there and serve them at the game.
Damn. That'd be embarrassing as hell.
That's embarrassing. You like, yeah, let me get a towel. And the dude dressed up as the towel boy, he served you papers. And also
he puts the paperwork in the towel, the towel up to wipe your face. And you've been served.
And I didn't know unless you actually accept and take the papers, you can't get served. So as long as you keep dodging them, you can just you can bounce around. You don't get served until you actually take the papers. So But the audacity.
So he's taking different flights than the team. When the game is over, he's flying to the next city.
I'm not
He's trying to get away.
Nothing. Hey,
right.
Yeah. Can I get your autograph? He hand you a piece of paper. You
right.
got served.
You got served.
Because they be scanning because they just trying to do their job.
Right. Their main objective is to make sure they hand you that piece of paper or that and document. You get it. However we do it.
I got to be in disguise.
Be taking out the trash and you pop up. Hey.
Bro, you can't accept nothing. I can't take no papers, no autographs.
Paper, nothing with paper.
But the audacity of trying to embarrass the man at his work where he's trying to focus on basketball, and then then you want
to take care of you though.
You want an extra $30,000 a month?
Wow,
that's crazy.
All the baby's food is being hand prepared by a chef.
I'm about to say, is it gold flakes and caviar on the food? What does the baby need?
Gold utensils.
That's
how old is this child?
I think the child
got to be a couple years old now, right?
I got to be at least.
They got gold shit. Maybe they could buy him some Zion Williamsons.
Man, get him
it won't cost so much.
He was born in 21. Let's see,
the same age as Man then.
Same age as Man. Yeah, so he'll be 5 this year.
He'll be 5. Yeah, wow.
So he got one. But Brittany Renner, he also has 2 sons. He also has another 2 sons. But the one with Brittany Renner was born in 2021.
You might want to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, especially he getting served. Oh, yeah, nice.
He's getting served, and I'm like, how many are not with you? Hopefully,
I think it's just the one with Brittany Renner.
With Brittany Renner,
yeah. So he has 2
She's
sons.
Still doing her, and she an influencer, and I say that loosely.
Yeah. She does that, but mainly she's just
to try to hook up with somebody.
Yeah, that's her main thing.
A
celebrity. Try to trap a celebrity and get her stuff paid for free. Yeah. She ain't really working. She ain't really doing nothing.
Using the baby. She can get that 35 G's a month. She's set.
Oh, you good. $420,000 a year?
And the baby's not getting anything.
If you really humble yourself and you good with your money, shoot, I can make $66,000 a year. Do something, and you just endorse yourself well, and you just might have to work a little bit, mama. Like,
she don't want to work, D.
You could just
she wants to be a full-time mom. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's juicy news, son. That's real good juicy news.
Juicy news, man.
All right, time for our pops, flops, and props.
Pops, flops, and props.
Oh, those pops, flops, and props. Who you popping?
Pops is gonna go Super Bowl weekend, baby. Super Bowl weekend going down this weekend. We're going to find out who's going to be the champion, who's going to hold that title at the end of the year, either the Patriots or them Seahawks.
All right. Mine is going to go to Dallas Mavericks rookie Cooper Flagg for becoming the first teenager to record 49 points in an NBA game.
Cold.
So congratulations, pops to him. Who you flopping, son?
Flops is going to go to Teofimo for his performance against Shakur Stevenson. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer match. And also Diego Lopez for losing to Alexander Volkanovski. Yeah, you got beat twice. Against that, man. Didn't learn from the first match.
Got his ass, huh?
Those are my flops.
I didn't cut UFC on. I was just entertained by the ring boxing card.
Main event came on at 10:15.
Damn.
Yeah, how you was talking about how Paramount was moving the fights along. The main event started at 10:15.
Because this fight didn't start after 10:30, wasn't it? Shakur?
Yeah, Shakur.
It was right around in there.
The boxing one was later.
Mm-hmm. All right, my flop is going to go to any voter who doesn't think a man who has won more Super Bowls than any other coach and then said he's not a Hall of Famer. That's a flop for me. Who you propping, son? Who you propping?
Yeah, props is going to go to, I just lost my thought, to Cooper Flagg and
Kneppel. I think it's Con Kneppel. His teammate.
Yeah, his teammate from Duke.
Yeah,
I'm giving them the props because they had a head-to-head battle when it was Charlotte versus the Mavs the other night, and they both went off for like 30+ a piece. Those are 2 superstars in the making, and it's rare to see 2 white American players ball like that. So I'm just saying they hooping. I want to give my props to them because they were a ball-in. So yeah, I give my props to Cooper Flagg and Kneppel. Knappel.
No, you're good. You're good.
I wasn't gonna try to say
I was messing it up too last year.
Knappel.
Just call him Khan. Mama
Khan,
call him
man.
Khan.
Khan, man.
I'm gonna call him Khan.
Yeah,
My props would go to Shakur Stevenson for finally showing us the fight that we wanted to see. Man, his future's bright. He might be around for a while. If he could, like you said, stay in tune with Bud Crawford and Floyd Mayweather, listening to what the advice that they give him, he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, be all right.
All right, son. Now it's that time of the show, of the podcast, for us to tell someone to sit your ass down. Man. Sit your ass down. Please. And thank you. All right, son. Who you telling?
Yeah, my sit your ass down is going to go to, it was your flops, the voters who didn't vote Bill Belichick into the Hall of Fame. Whether it's the first ballot, second ballot, is he a Hall of Famer? Yes or no? Does he deserve to be in right off the rip? What he's done in football, coaching wise, his mind for the game. There's no reason. We all know Bill Belichick should be in the Hall of Fame and a first ballot Hall of Famer. It shouldn't even be. The man shouldn't even have to wait for the amount of championships he's been in and he has won. Right. Come on now, just like the teams he's produced, and it's hard to win championships. And year after year after year, the Patriots, whether with the Patriots and then when he was with the Giants, come on, man, that man is a Hall of Famer. He pissed somebody off. So it's just, we need to link the correlation of who voted no and what's the relationship, because there's something behind the scenes. But sit your ass down to whoever didn't vote this man into the Hall of Fame. Come on, man. That is a surefire Hall of Famer.
Totally agree. Mine is going to go to, and it's not so much a sit your ass down, but can we just get these two words out of our sports vocabulary, especially when it comes to achievements, and his first ballot. To your point, either you're a Hall of Famer or you're not. We don't need to know, oh, he was a first ballot Hall of Famer. He was a first ballot this. No. Was he or she what we thought they were? Are they a Hall of Fame athlete, Hall of Fame, whatever? Don't matter about ballot. Don't matter how many times they've been on the ballot. Are they or were they a Hall of Famer? And that's all. Let's put that to rest. Just eliminate first ballot. No, it should just be, boom, you're on the ballot, either yay or nay. We don't have to wait. It don't have to be no years from now. And then that's the other thing. Stop waiting and dragging it out for certain athletes and people, because then they pass away and they didn't even get to enjoy the fact that they were deemed a Hall of Famer, even though we all knew they were, thought they were, but we're waiting on a vote to solidify and validate it. No, let's stop doing that. Either once they're on the ballot, it's not going to be no 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Are they a Hall of Famer? Are they not? And let's just be done with it.
And be done.
All right, let's be done, son.
Be done, son.
All right, son, man, that was a good one. We chopped up a whole lot, covered a lot of different topics. Enjoyed it. Don't forget your merch.
Don't forget your merch. Please don't
this was
forget
hot off the press. You can get it in any color that you like. If it's for your business, let us know. Again, if you want to join us for any of our podcasts, this one, Standing on Business, we're looking to get that 3rd episode released soon. Looking for people who want to be on with us.
Who want to be on.
We got some other folks in mind, but we just need to hear back from you. And yeah. All right, son. As always, we appreciate and thank the listeners and watchers for joining the Me and D
Pops and Son
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass. For that ass. For that ass. All right, son. Please tell them.
Hey, but until next time. There you go. We gonna holler at y'all, man.
And have a drink for you.
And have a drink for you. Hey.